Hi everyone, today I will be showing you how to create a design on Photoshop to be printed on temporary tattoo paper. I am basing my design theme on unicorns, which are really popular at the moment, but the techniques that I show you today can be applied to anything. So first, open up a new page in Photoshop, setting it to A4 size because this is what's compatible with most printers. Then paste all the images that you want to use, and you can see them all sitting on different layers on the right here. So the first thing I do is click onto the Lasso tool to cut around my body and then get rid of the background. So it doesn't have to be really precise when I'm drawing around the body. You can clean that up after using the eraser tool. Once I have the full shape drawn, I go to select at the top toolbar and click inverse. This way it is the background that is selected, not my body, and I click delete to remove it. Here I am using the eraser tool to clean up around the edges. To brighten up my face, I go to Image, Adjustments and Curves, or Command M and playing around with the line here to brighten up my face, and clicking OK when I'm happy with that. So again, I'll use the Lasso tool to draw around the rose and then inversing my selection and deleting the background. And then again using the eraser tool to clean up around the petals so I don't have any green bits. To change the colour of the rose, I go to Image, Adjustments and Hue and Saturation. And playing around with the bar here to get different colours. I will be using this same technique to apply to the other images. So I want to give the rose a painterly feel by applying a filter. So I go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and then choosing the cutout option. Okay, so once I'm happy with that, click OK, and I'm going to be repeating those steps with all of my other images, the chrysanthemum, the unicorn horn, and the fans. Here I'm going to cut around the banner as well and changing the colours completely. So now I want to change the colour of my hair. So to do that, I'm using the Lasso tool to draw around my face and then inversing the selection. So it's the rest of my body that I am changing the colour of. And then Control U to get the hue and saturation. And I'm moving the bar around to find the purple that I like. Changing the saturation lower to give it a kind of a greyish look. Once I'm happy with that, click OK. So here is a page that I prepared earlier. So what I've done is I've applied the same techniques to each motif and then just duplicating the images by right-clicking the layer and then changing it to a different colour using the hue and saturation function. So you can see how my colour swatches at the bottom really helped me stay in theme and sticking to my colour palette. So now I play around with the composition and using colour to balance out my image. You can see that I've got purple, pink and aqua on each side, and so creating a harmonious composition. And here I'm just showing you how I can arrange my images forward or back by dragging my layers up or down. To create the text, I use the pen tool to draw a line along the curve of the banner. Then I click on the text tool and hovering over the line, I type in what I want. So before I send it to the printer, I need to flatten my layers. So I go to Layer at the top and then Flatten Image, and this gets rid of all the individual layers so that I can mirror or flip it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Please click subscribe for more videos or head to my Etsy page.